Hola amores, and welcome back to my channel. I am Maritza. I hope all of you are doing better and better each day. In today's video topic, I want to talk to all of you guys out there about what are those ways on which or where you can find out if a lady is lying. How can you find out? All right, I will share all of that with you today. But please first go ahead and click on the subscribe and the like button to show me a little bit, a tiny of support, as well as turn on all the notifications to become aware as soon as I put out a new video. All right, let's begin. Alright, my loves, the first way you can find out if a lady is lying is when you realize that we begin to pause constantly, alright, with our answers, as if we're thinking or overly thinking on what exactly we're gonna say to you. Because when us ladies, when we are speaking the truth, right, our words, they always come out straight and straight to the point and frank, okay? We don't need to think way too much or to pause too many times between words, alright? Or we don't have to sugarcoat anything just so you can believe me, because I am speaking the truth. When we are speaking the truth, we are always calm and we are direct and we have no hesitation in our words. However, if all of a sudden we begin maybe mumbling or using the all right, or maybe we're head nodding instead of verbally talking, or if you see that we're speaking a lot with like indecision in our responses, that just shows you that we have some doubt, all right, that we're not clear with what we're trying to say, all right. It just shows you that maybe, yes, we are lying. All right, my loves, the following way for you men to realize when we are lying is when you begin to understand and to realize that we're starting to talk very much with like attitude, okay? Or we may start to get very aggressive or even condescending, or the lady may start to adapt a very defensive way. And this is all her form of shutting down and covering up her lies, okay? With her attitude, maybe trying to scare you, and her way to maybe make you become upset, all right? And then you begin to forget how come you're doubting her. Why are you upset at her? She's getting really angry, right? Anyways, when we are speaking the truth, we do not need to be so self-protective or angry. And yes, it's like this. You know why? Because as they say in Spanish, el que nada debe, nada teme. And it means he who doesn't owe anything, he who doesn't fear. But when I owe something, when I am lying, I will become mean and rude. And this is my way for you to not even dare to continue questioning me. It's my defensive mechanism to cover up for myself when I am lying. Alright, my loves, another sign that will show you when a lady could be lying is because you will see that this particular lady, what happens? She will begin dancing with her eyes non-stop, alright? And trying to sit still, at the same time making faces with her face. She can't even look at you clearly. Her eyes begin maybe to go sideways like this. Or maybe if you ask her too many questions, or if you're confronting her way too much, she may even start looking at the floor, staring at the sky like this, alright? Believe me. Why? When we are speaking to you, the reason is, why are we doing all this? Because the eyes are the windows of our souls. And you have to be a very well-trained liar to sit there and lie to someone and remain calmly and look at them directly with their eyes. Usually, as humans, we cannot do this. We cannot sit still with our eyes when we know we're not saying the truth. Because our eyes reflect exactly what is in our mind, in our brain, what we're thinking. And of course, our mouth is just saying any other nonsense that simply do not match our own thoughts. So our words and our eyes are all in the process of getting caught up with all the lies. Please read all these signs and you will realize that they are there. Alright, my loves, another way for you to test a liar is to begin examining their breathing, alright? Believe me, the issue is that when the lady may be lying, what happens? Our heart, when we get nervous, our heartbeat also begins to beat faster and faster. And if so, the blood flow will also start moving around faster through our body. And this will all cause the lady to start breathing faster, similar as to when we are exercising, all right? Why? Because our heart rate becomes a lot higher and higher, and our breathing becomes heavier and heavier. It's just a normal body response to when our heart starts accelerating. And liars cannot sit still. Why? Because their nervous system also becomes affected when they're lying. Oh, and before I forget to mention, when they're lying, they begin to repeat and repeat the same things. You will realize they repeat the same things over and over again. And maybe even because they are struggling with their own thought process. And this can also make them get nervous. And again, simultaneously, they start breathing faster too and a lot heavier. All right? So analyze all these things. All right, my loves. And the last way I will share today that can be that the lady maybe is lying is because she will avoid the questions at all costs, or she will just change the subject, or she will cover things with other things. Maybe, I don't know, if you ask her something, she will turn them around just like that, in case you begin to forget about the questions you wanted to ask her. Or liars are smart. They're smart people. If she's lying, maybe she will begin to play with your mind. Perhaps she will even start doing flirtation things, all right? Flirtation acts with you to make you forget. Or maybe she will begin to touch you and to tell you things like, baby, stop it with those questions, all right? Let's do something else instead, like this, all right? Or if maybe you ask her something, yes, she may even say something completely different, like, oh, by the way, are we gonna go to dinner? Or by the way, how's your mother? You know, like this. She knows exactly the things to ask you to maybe make you forget or to make you change the subject. All right, be careful with liars. Liars will do anything in order to lie. All right, maybe make you change the subject on what is actually important right now, which is our conversation, which is to know, is this lady lying or is she not lying? Anyways, my loves, you have to know that sooner or later, all liars, they eventually get caught up in their lies, and they get caught just like that, all right? And if you feel like maybe she is lying to you, that you are being lied to, if you have it inside your gut, then guess what? Then it could probably be yes, she is lying, because our guts are very well connected to our sixth sense, okay? Believe me. And therefore, yes, of course, you do have the right to question her. And if so, then be upfront, be mature, remain calm, and just ask her. And when you ask her, see her body language when she responds to you. And if it's a little lie, then discuss it with her and tell her or tell them that this could eventually break the trust you have for them. So ask them to not continue doing this, all right? And if it's a big lie, then analyze and also understand that at some point we have all lied. And only you can assess if you can accept this lie or if you cannot. No one else. This is your life, all right, my loves? And with this being said, I send all the best of luck to each and every one of you, and good luck to all. Before we go, I welcome all of you to connect with me through Instagram, and also don't forget to go and to check out and to subscribe to my other music relaxing channel here on YouTube. And last, don't forget to go and see the channel's membership, where any subscriber can join if maybe you, yes, you, if maybe you find it useful. Alright, my loves, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking with me in today's video and with the channel. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked what I had to share today. And I look forward to having you here again soon. I ask you one thing, and it is to please share today's video to someone if you think it can help them, alright? If we can do something good for someone else, why not do it? Especially if it's not costing as much, alright? And last, let me know your thoughts on what I discussed today. About what are those ways on where you men, you can find out if a woman, if a lady, if she may be lying, alright? Once again, I am Maritza. I know that I will try my best to continue always bringing you ways on how to create a better bond with yourself and a more meaningful relationship with those around you. Till next time. Ciao, ciao, my loves. Ciao, ciao, my amores.